Hey, Daruna. I've been kind of talking about this the whole time, right? But this game has a record function. So, in any kind of defensive training in any game, no matter what it is, you have to be specific. What exactly is fucking you up, right? So, if you're not specific, then it's like in a game like this, you're lost. You're completely in the dark, and that's how you feel right now, right? So the real answer to your question is when you're playing, right, whatever character it is that you're playing against, when you're feeling overwhelmed and rushed down or whatever, look at what's happening on screen. Notice the points where you push a button and you're getting counter hit. Examine that scenario with a record right here. You record that scenario in training mode, and when you record the scenario, let's say whatever it is, right? Let's say it's wrong button. How do you do this on console? Touchpad plus circle. So this into this. That is the scenario. That's one of the, like, man, I was getting fucked up by this Heihachi player. He kept on doing this into this, and I didn't know what to do. But now I fucking recorded that ass, and I know what to do. So this is like one piece of the puzzle, and the puzzle has 100 pieces. And when you put all those pieces together, you got one matchup. So it's like one step at a time. You have to be very, first of all, patient, but secondly, specific. You know, there are a lot of characters in this game that can rush you down if you don't know what you're dealing with, but those are not rush down characters. It's really a matter of ignorance, right? If you don't know what you're dealing with, yesterday I saw Wayne Gamble get his shit pushed in by Lucky Chloe, right? And everyone's felt that feeling against Lucky Chloe, but we know, we looked at Lucky Chloe yesterday morning, we know what we're looking at, right? We've seen it before. Visually, I did that myself. I did the thing that you're saying that you, like, are having trouble with. I did that for Chloe, and now there's more clarity in the matchup, you know? So it's really something you have to be specific about, right? Gamble, hella good player. He fucking destroyed me, right? Destroyed me. And then he goes and plays against Chloe. He has no idea what he's doing. He gets gobbled up. Chloe is not like a character that even comes close to Leo in terms of really, really being a solid character. But it doesn't matter. If you don't know, it's game over. Forget it. So, the real answer is you have to be specific. Every specific thing that's fucking you up, you gotta find the answer for that scenario, one at a time. When you're in the corner blocking jabs, how do you get the motherfucker off you? Well, jabs are high, and they also do not track. So, if you're in the corner blocking jabs, right? First of all, there's no chip damage, right? So you could sit here and block jabs until time runs out, and you still won't take a single point of damage. So first of all, blocks don't do any damage. Jabs, I'm sorry. Jabs, when you're blocking them, they don't do any damage, first of all. Second of all, they're very linear. So you're blocking, when the right time comes, boom, sidewalk. The wall's not even an issue anymore. In fact, maybe you even position changed and now he's at the wall. That's another thing. Furthermore, jabs are high. So you could either down jab to get your turn because it's a high crush. Since it's a high, you have lots of moves that are high crushes. I think this is one for her. Down jab is one for most characters. In fact, you just reminded me that I don't know what her high crushes are, so I'll have to look into that. But the point is that they're high, they're linear, and there's nothing that you will lose if you just block them. So let's say you're being pressured in the corner by Jin and he's throwing jabs at you like crazy and you don't know what to do, right? When you're blocking here in the corner, you're stand blocking, he can't crack your defense, right? So what does he have to do? He has to either do a low or a throw to crack this defense, right? So as the defender, You're blocking and blocking and blocking, and when the right time comes, when you feel it, like this guy made me block 4 times, and now he's gonna go for a low, bagoosh. You can always make that read when you're just blocking. That's usually the best thing to do. When your back is to the wall, you want to just block. Don't let him hit you with any mids that are going to wall splat or anything like that. Just wait for the right opportunity to then use a strat. Either a sidestep or a high crush to steal your turn, or a hop kick, or, you know, whatever you got. Maybe you got a punch reversal, right? Or whatever, right? The point is that you shouldn't be too worried about these jabs, because first of all, if they do hit you, they don't do anything. They do a couple points damage and give frame advantage, sure, but it's not going to be a juggle, right? And furthermore, there's no penalty or negative to blocking in this game. It's not like they're going to build meter. It's not like you're going to get penalized. So just block. Just block. I mean, there's like no downside. Of course, you're susceptible to mix-ups when you're blocking, right? But that's why I mentioned you should be cautious when blocking, because he's eventually going to have to do something to crack the shell. So that's really how the wall game works. You know what I mean? Anyway,